back to the channel. Today we'll be playing a GTL tri-solo between me, Tonton90, and Andy USC on PokeMMO, a great online game to play. And we will be travelling through the Unova region following the rules on the screen. So each Pokemon will be traded away, and we'll get random Pokemon by number generation from the GTL. So, hope you enjoy, and let's get on with the game. So we load up our games, and as you can see, to make sure we can be seen by anyone on the screen, we're all friends, so our names are highlighted in green. So the initial trainer battle isn't a major battle because we can't trade our Pokemon away until we get to the first Pokemon Center. So at the moment we're just going to pick a random starter, and when that start's picked we'll do the initial trainer battles and get through to the first route so we can also get our first capture. So hopefully I can get something good after trading away my Oshawott, because it could be a long game without trading away. So after wiping Cherin and Bianca out, we head to the Professor to start our game and get our Pokedex. After our Pokedex are given, we have to head to Route 1 with her, and we'll be showing how to battle. And after that we will be able to get our initial capture, which can lead on to an extra Pokemon for the GTL. So after this, all three of us will be travelling together, so you'll see a lot of time all three of us on the same screen, and we'll get similar Pokemon or from the initial routes, but they will be traded completely away to something new. So after we get the town map, we head up to the first route. So heading to Route 1, I will explain something else. If either one of us miss a capture, that does mean we do not get the Pokemon, and we'll have to wait to the next route for our next capture. If a full team does wipe, it means it's game over. So meet up with the Professor, who gives us a quick chat and explanation about capturing, and then we go for our first capture, which is a Lillipup. So hopefully I do not kill it and I capture this for us. I try an early Pokeball just to test if I'm able to catch it without having to battle it, without risking killing it off with a crit, but that seems to not work. So after this was done, the Lillipup decided to work up, which also was a worry because it could kill me, but while we're outside Nuzlocke rules, it actually isn't a major threat. So I took out a quick tackle just to see if I can do a bit of damage, and that does a small amount, which it also works up for the second time, so now it's +2, which could be a slight threat if we were actually still in Nuzlocke rules. Another tackle weakens it down up to half health, and now it chucks out a Leer, making me -1 in defense as well. So after this I try to actually chuck another Pokeball at it. As you can see, I have a Master Ball in my bag, but that is from previous gameplays where I have it, but it will be still there throughout the game. So this one is a capture and it's done, and the other two have also completed their captures, meaning we can trade away our first two Pokemon for this GTL as well as our starters. So after we all did our capture, we decided to meet up at the Pokemon Center to do our rolls and trade away our original Pokemon or release to buy our new Pokemon and add them to our team. So I did both my rolls first, and the two Pokemon I ended up getting were, for my starter I got a Doduo, as you can see, and then for my second Pokemon I rolled also for a Lotad. So I called my Doduo Burb, and I also called my Lotad Weed God. So after that was done, my two friends did their Pokemon, and Andy Roo traded away his starter for a Scizor, which it would be broken early game. He decided to call it Crimson, and his Route 1 Pokemon was traded away for a Mankey, so he called it Gimme the Hat. While my friend Toddington traded away his Pokemon after Andy Roo did, and the Pokemon he got were a Sandile for his starter, which he decided called Shades after the anime because he always loved that he wore it. And his root Pokemon, one Pokemon was a Mightyena, which is funny because trading an early root Pokemon for a different root Pokemon. So that was traded and called it Good Doggo. So we checked our Pokemon for stats and anything that could help us through battles, and then we decided to start the grind because it's going to be a long grind for this game. So after checking up at the Pokemon Center, discussing what we're planning to do, we headed off to the first route. After the nicknames were given, supplies were brought, such as potions. We headed off to do some grinding. Grinding with Doduo was hard because after every battle I had to go back and heal. Lotad weren't as bad because he had Absorb and learnt Water Gun, so it slowly started to chip away, but we had to make sure our Pokemon were leveled up enough for our first battle, which would be N, which sometimes is an issue if you don't have a counter for his Zorua. So after we did all the grinding we could, we all met up outside the Pokemon Center, ready for the battles so we could all spectate each other, which is a neat feature on PokeMMO. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Hopefully you will watch the next couple, and I'll see you next time.